Money. It's one of the most talked about topics in the world, yet one of the least understood. Millions of people earn money, spend money, and even dream of financial freedom. But when it comes to managing money effectively, most people fail. They struggle to save, make poor financial decisions, accumulate debt, and wonder why wealth always seems just out of reach. But the truth is, managing money isn't about luck. It's about habits, knowledge, and mindset. Today, we're going to explore why most people fail at managing money and, more importantly, how you can fix it. The root of the problem: lack of financial education. The number one reason people fail with money is simple: they weren't taught how to manage it. Schools rarely provide practical financial education. Most people grow up learning how to earn money, but not how to make it work for them. Without understanding basics like budgeting, saving, investing, and debt management, it's easy to make costly mistakes. People end up relying on trial and error, and the error part usually dominates. Fixing this begins with education. Take the initiative to learn about personal finance, read books, attend webinars, or follow financial experts who provide actionable advice. Knowledge creates confidence, and confidence leads to smarter financial decisions. Emotional spending, the silent killer of wealth. Emotions drive most financial decisions, often without people realizing it. A stressful day at work, social pressure, or the desire for instant gratification can trigger unnecessary purchases. Emotional spending leads to debt, savings depletion, and financial regret. In 2026, with digital payments and buy now, pay later options, it's easier than ever to spend impulsively. Fixing this requires awareness. Before making a purchase, pause and ask yourself, do I really need this, or is it just a temporary emotional boost? Developing the habit of thoughtful spending separates those who accumulate wealth from those who perpetually struggle. The illusion of living paycheck to paycheck. Many people believe living paycheck to paycheck is inevitable. They think their salary or income is simply not enough to save or invest. This belief is both limiting and false. The reality is that financial habits, not income, determine wealth. Even small amounts saved consistently can grow into significant financial security over time. The key is shifting mindset from scarcity to strategy. Track your expenses meticulously. Identify areas where you can cut back and redirect that money towards savings or investments. When people understand that every small financial decision matters, they start seeing opportunities instead of limitations. Debt, the trap that keeps. People failing debt is one of the biggest reasons people fail to manage money. Credit cards, payday loans, personal loans, and high-interest obligations consume income and create stress. People often fall into the trap of borrowing to maintain appearances or cover lifestyle costs. Fixing this begins with a plan. List all debts, identify high-interest accounts first, and create a repayment strategy. The avalanche method focuses on paying off the highest interest debt first, while the snowball method builds motivation by eliminating smaller debts first. Eliminating debt is liberating, and it's a critical step toward financial control. Lack of a budget. Flying blind financially. Many people fail simply because they don't have a budget. Without a clear plan for income and expenses, money slips through fingers unnoticed. A budget isn't about restriction, it's about clarity. In 2026, budgeting is easier than ever with apps and digital tools that track spending automatically. By categorizing expenses, setting limits, and monitoring habits, you gain control over where your money goes. A budget reveals patterns, identifies waste, and creates space for savings and investments. People who budget effectively rarely struggle financially because they always know their exact financial situation. Ignoring the power of investing. Another common failure is thinking savings alone are enough. While saving is essential, inflation erodes the value of money over time. Without investing, money loses purchasing power and financial growth stagnates. People often delay investing due to fear, lack of knowledge, or the belief that it requires large sums of money. Fixing this requires action and education. Start with what you have. Even small, consistent investments in stocks, bonds, retirement accounts, or real estate can grow substantially over time. Compounding interest is one of the most powerful tools in wealth creation, and ignoring it is a major reason people fail financially. Short-term thinking. Sacrificing the future for today. Many people make money decisions based on short-term satisfaction instead of long-term goals. Impulsive purchases, lifestyle inflation, or chasing trendy investments without research often leads to financial setbacks. Fixing this requires long-term thinking. Define clear financial goals for 5, 10, and 20 years. Every decision should be measured against whether it moves you closer to those goals. Long-term thinking transforms money from a tool for temporary comfort into a vehicle for lasting freedom and security. Failure to build an emergency fund. Unexpected events are inevitable. Medical emergencies, job loss, or urgent repairs can quickly derail finances if there's no safety net. Most people fail financially because they neglect emergency funds, and when crises hit, they rely on credit or loans, which worsens their situation. Fixing this requires discipline. Aim to save 3 to 6 months of living expenses in a separate, easily accessible account. An emergency fund provides peace of mind, prevents unnecessary debt, and allows you to focus on building wealth without fear of disruption. Mindset matters, fear, ego, and mismanagement money. Management is as much about psychology as it is about math. Fear, ego, and overconfidence often lead to poor decisions. Some people are afraid to invest, while others overestimate their knowledge and take reckless risks. Ego can push people to spend to impress others, buying homes, cars, or gadgets they can't afford. Fixing these mindset issues requires self-awareness and honesty. Recognize your biases, acknowledge your limits, and make financial decisions based on logic and facts rather than emotions or pride. Failing to track. Net worth. Many people never calculate their net worth. They focus on income without considering liabilities, leaving them blind to their true financial health. Net worth is a clear picture of what you own minus what you owe, and it's essential for planning, motivation, and measuring progress. Tracking net worth regularly helps you make informed decisions and spot issues before they escalate. People who consistently monitor net worth are better equipped to manage money and avoid financial failure. Lack of multiple income streams. Relying on a single source of income is risky. Jobs can be lost, industries can decline, and salaries can stagnate. Many people fail because they don't diversify income. Fixing this requires creativity and action. Explore side hustles, passive income, or investment opportunities that create additional revenue streams. Multiple income sources not only provide security but accelerate wealth creation. In 2026, opportunities for side businesses, freelancing, and digital entrepreneurship are greater than ever. Taking advantage of them can transform financial stability and growth, not seeking professional help. Some people fail financially because they try to handle everything alone. Complex areas like taxes, investments, and retirement planning can overwhelm anyone without guidance. Seeking professional advice doesn't mean you give up control. It means you make smarter decisions. Financial advisors, tax consultants, and investment experts can provide insights that save money, reduce risk, and optimize growth. In 2026, consulting professionals is easier and more accessible than ever. With virtual advisors and low-cost services available, people who leverage expert guidance often outperform those who try to go it alone. The fix: small habits, big results. The good news is that failure with money is not permanent. It's almost always reversible through small, consistent habits. Paying yourself first, budgeting, tracking spending, eliminating debt, building emergency funds, investing, and educating yourself create a compound effect over time. Financial success is rarely instant. It's built through daily choices, discipline, and persistence. Even tiny improvements, when maintained consistently, accumulate into substantial wealth and financial freedom. The role of accountability. Accountability is crucial. People fail with money when no one is monitoring their decisions. Whether it's a spouse, mentor, or financial group, having accountability ensures you stick to your plans and stay on track. Sharing goals, progress, and setbacks with someone you trust creates motivation and reduces the chances of repeating mistakes. Accountability isn't just about supervision. It's about reinforcement and encouragement to build better financial habits. Adapt to change. Money rules. Evolve. Finally, people fail when they resist change. Financial rules and opportunities evolve. Technology, markets, and regulations shift constantly. What worked in 2016 might not work in 2026. Staying informed, adapting strategies, and embracing innovation are crucial. Learning about digital finance, automation, online investing, and new tools ensures you remain ahead. Flexibility and adaptability are essential components of financial resilience. Money is more than numbers. It's freedom, security, and the ability to live life on your own terms. Start today, make intentional decisions, and take small, consistent steps. The sooner you act, the faster you break free from financial struggles and build a future where money works for you instead of against you. Remember, most people fail at managing money, but failure is not destiny. With awareness and action, financial mastery is entirely possible.